I'm Galen Holt. I'm a graduate student at the U of A, and I study ecology and evolutionary biology there. So I do science mostly because I really like being outside, and I noticed, especially even when I was a little kid, that when I was outside, what I was really interested in is why organisms are doing the things they do and why they look the way they do. So if I see something like a plant that's catapulting its seeds, or I find a little bug that's got spines all over its back and suction cups on its belly in the water, I want to know why they look like that. And now I've broadened out a little bit, and I'm interested in not only why they look like that, but what those differences mean for how they all coexist with each other. So around here I study the aquatic insects that live up on the Catalina Mountains. And they live in, the streams up there dry out for most of the year into just tiny little pools, and then occasionally they've got flash floods coming through. So it's this really dynamic environment with things that are pretty hard to deal with. You've got flash floods and drying. But the biodiversity is really high. There's hundreds of species of insects in these pools. So I'm trying to figure out how the different ways that they're adapted to those flash floods and drying helps them coexist and maintains that biodiversity in the pools. On this trip we're going to be working in the streams near Marshall Gulch, which are a pretty cool set of streams. There's some bedrock sections, some gravelly sections, and I think probably the first thing and the coolest thing in a lot of ways is just go out there and see what's there. So we're going to sample the bugs. Look at their different adaptations like I was talking about, see how many species there are in different places. And then we can really go with that kind of wherever you're interested in going with it as a student. The team's going to be the coolest because we get to actually splash around in the creeks, and we get to sample bugs, and everybody likes playing with bugs. And yeah,